Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today's memorial meeting for our beloved friend Pablo. So today, along with our Gakai friends, there are also friends who are non-practicing, members, non-practicing people. So for them, I would like to. I'm sharing a quote from our president, Dr. Daisaku Ikeda. So he is our present president and third president. So our president, Dr. Daisaku Ikeda, says, and I quote, "Those who strive energetically for Kosen Rufu as genuine practitioners of domestic law are certain to attain Buddhahood, however their lives may end." An early Buddhist scripture tells the story of a lay believer named Mahanama. He asked the Buddha where and in what form of existence he would be reborn, were he to suddenly meet his end in an accident due to being distracted by the bustle of town, instead of concentrating his thoughts on the three treasures, the Buddha, the law, and the Buddhist order. The Buddha responded, "For instance, Mahanama, if a tree bends to the east, slopes to the east, tends to the east, which way will it fall when its root is cut?" To which Mahanama replied, "It will fall in the direction that it bends, slopes, and tends." Through this story, the Buddha taught that those who embrace Buddhism and practice assiduously, even if they were to meet with an unexpected death, will be carried by the law in the direction of rebirth in good circumstances. Our friend Pablo was a true practitioner of Nichiren Daishonin Buddhism and will surely reborn to carry out his next mission in a good circumstance. I'm sure all of us present here today has many memories with Pablo to share. But for the paucity of time, I would request the speakers to share briefly, maybe within 2 to 3 minutes. May I request Nilishadi to share your journey with Pablo?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. So Pablo was one of our most beloved and cherished MD of our zone. Pablo was a force to reckon with. Everyone who interacted with him could not help but be impacted by his life condition, which was always brimming with joy, light, and positivity. He was really an outstanding example of Bodhisattva, never disparaging. His empathy, coupled with his acute sense of humor, touched each one of us. His unique style of introducing himself in the meeting as Mr. Pablo Majumdar used to delight all the members. In every meeting, he would really absorb and embrace everything that is there to absorb, be it study, experience, song, guidance, with his whole being. He was a great listener. His larger than life personality was the brightest and the lightest aspect of any and every meeting he participated in, and with anyone he has interacted with. I can recall him doing his Shoshukai duty at SBTG with such an electrifying energy and with such an invincible life state. We all basked in his light of Buddhahood, and I'm thankful to have been part of his light in whatever small measure. He will be missed, but his mission, his determination, and his perspective on life has inspired all of us to be more like him, to embrace life with arms wide open, with the biggest smile and with vast heart. Pablo, you can never be missed, but you will always be loved and remembered. There is always immense joy when you cross our minds. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nilishadi, for sharing wonderful memories of Pablo with all of us. May I request now Devojyoti to share his journey with Pablo?
Hello everyone. Knowing Pablo is itself what Nilisha Aunty shared, everything that she shared exactly. I feel the joy, the strength that an elder brother can give you always, whether or not during an activity, whether or not walking through the streets of J Block, and how he used to perceive universities, and he used to tell his experience about Spain. And when I was pursuing my studies, my higher studies at that time, so I had come to visit Pablo, and Sharmishta. So both of them, welcomed, and it was the first time at their house, but both of them welcomed as if they were really really concerned about me, and I don't think I was more concerned about myself at that time. So the both of them, having seen education abroad, overseas, they really shared from their heart. And I remember Pablo always smiling and always encouraging, right from the depths of his heart. So then there is one incident that I would like to share at this point, because I'm sure a lot of us are going to share just after me. So the small incident is that Pablo and Sharmishta gave me a small diary, and it's a pocket-sized diary of the University of Spain. So when you go for like field trips, you can't really carry a lot of heavy things with you. So it so happened that 2 years back, I decided to carry this diary wherever I went. And with Pablo, it was always an off and on chat, in between things. So he shared from his heart that I'm very happy that you're using the diary. There was a conversation 2 years back. So on May 16th, when um, I heard the news of Pablo, really like attaining Buddhahood through, like, because we all chanted so much Daimoku along with Pablo. And Pablo has, really like transcended into, it seems, another world, and again being reborn as that friend Pablo that, I remember. So I was looking at this diary, and then I shared with Sharmishta the importance and the significance that diary has helped me. So, just like Nilisha Aunty shared, that there is no missing him. He's always there with us. And I will always remember him because of the kind of smile and energy that he used to bring with him. So, I think that is all I wanted to share with him, the joys, the smiles. Pablo, I will carry wherever I am, always with you. So, that's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Devo, for wonderfully sharing your memories with Pablo with all of us. May I now request Mr. Murthy to unmute and share?
Good morning. Our
Good morning.
heartfelt condolences to Sharmishta and her mother, and also the members who are missing him so much. After retirement, I came back in 2012 to Delhi because I was away for 10 years. And most of you know that I was very, very closely attached to the entire CR Park as a chapter chief of Alkaji chapter. So even today, I have the same closeness with Chittaranjan Park that I had 20 years back. So Pablo and Sharmishta, the moment she came to know that I'm back in Delhi, the same day, she came, and both of them came in the afternoon because Friday was a half day. From that, the journey started. And he was so excited to meet me because I told him that I am a Shakabuku of Gopi Menon, first Shakabuku. And he was so excited to say that Gopi Menon was the first MD I took guidance. And after that, I've never taken guidance from anyone. And mystically, I've come to you and you are Gopi Shakabuku. So it is as good as taking guidance from Gopi. That was his first way to conversation. After that, the journey continued. Of course, with Sharmishta, right from the day one, 1999 or 2000 when she joined, I was there. So we are very, know each other so well. So that journey of guidance started continuing. They continued, and a lot of sessions we had, sometimes twice in a month, sometimes, because that time I was also, the zone was all one, South Delhi zone. So it was very easy to connect to everyone. So he was so good, so punctual about timing and noting down the guidance. Both Sharmishta has always been like that. He also took down guidances, main points and all. And of course, people take a lot of guidance. Many MDs come, they take guidance. But I found him immediate feedback. Within 1 month, he will tell me, oh, your guidance was excellent. I got through this major problem which has been lingering for last 5 years. It's amazing, Mr. Murthy. So then he used to call me Dr. Murthy because Whenever he'd come to me and he will discuss something, he'll go back, apply, and then he'll change. In between, whenever he got stuck, whether office or faith or anywhere, he'll just give me a call. And he was so much in rhythm that I'm about to do Gongyo, he'll be calling me around 7:30 or 6:30 or 7 like that. And before that, I was about to do Gongyo. So I would always tell him that you are so much in rhythm that I never have to say no or I'm busy because I'm always available for you. And till the last moment, I was with him, no? And I was telling Sharmishta that, I am very sorry that I'm not able to go and go to the hospital and stand near him or come to you and come near you. So she sent only one message saying that you are always with him, no? And that same tragic day, 16th evening, when I was about to open the Butsudan about to start Gongyo, I just thought, let me see a message. And I found Sarmishta. So I opened the message. She said, Pablo is no more. It was 5:20. That was a big shock, the biggest shock. Next day morning, my brother died in Kota. No? So, and both my brother also met Pablo on 26th November 2016, just for 40 minutes. And Pablo carried my brother's memory so well, and my brother also carried his memory so much. So he became so friendly with my brother. And my brother invited him to Kota. So if you see, all over, I used to, even last week, yesterday also I was telling my MDs that if I won Pablo in my region, I can change the entire region. That kind of a MD I never seen in my life. Fantastic MD. And I'm going to miss him throughout my life till the last moment. So that is what I have to say, because if I say, you can write a book on him. And he gave me small gifts together with Sharmishta. I'll bring some book. And whenever he comes, he will ask me for beads of Sensei, which Sensei had given to me. So he said, Mr. Murthy, no beads. I haven't got it. To take out that beads, I will use it, Sensei's beads, because my Daimoku becomes better. Though it is broken now, but I used to stitch it and repair it and give it to him. That is the seeking mind was excellent. So yesterday was his 49th day, and today is my brother's 49th day, which is very, very significant that we are holding the meeting today, because all the Buddhas, they meet on the 49th day, because before they are reborn, they meet at the Eagle Peak. That is what they say. Thank you very much for having me there. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Murthy, for sharing your wonderful memories with Pablo. May I now request Mr. Sanjeev Gupta to unmute and share?
Good morning. I came in touch with both Pablo and Sharmishta. Probably I don't see both of them separate. But they're so close to each other. Many times I used to see my own early journey with my wife, and many similarities we both shared. We both had love marriage, and both of us, me and my wife and Sharmishta and Pablo, were a comrade in faith, not only just comrade in life. And probably listening to all of you, Pablo had a very different kind of personality. And I think he could very affably connect with everyone. Though as leader, you connect to all the members. But sometimes, couple of members, you come very close. Probably that is more so because of members' own vast heart that allows leaders to connect to them. And that way, I got very well connected both with Sharmishta and Pablo. And of course, I learned a bit late about Pablo's death from someone. And it was unbelievable. Because last time when I talked to him was in the month of March. Another aspect of Pablo was one, of course, Mr. Murthy also talked about. He was strong, very strongly in seeking spirit. He will never ever try to prove that he knows it, despite having such a strong faith, both of them, Sharmishta as well as Pablo. He always used to be willing to listen and seek. And he was full of dreams in his life, a very, very youthful MDV sense he talks about. So he shared with me in the last week of March when he talked to me that what dreams he has. He wants to go to Japan, he wants to go to Spain and appear for his diplomatic test and examination, and he wants to come in the mainframe of diplomatic responsibilities. And I was so enthused to listen to him, because you many times when you meet members and leaders, many times you also get so much of enthusiasm and encouraged to look at the passion and the life force. So of course, it's a tough time, Pablo not being there, but I'll just share only 2-3 lines from Sensei guidance, which it's about where Sensei talks about transforming karma into mission, and he's giving guidance to one of the MD who lost his wife. So Sensei says that be strong, don't allow yourself to be defeated. Mr. Toda also lost his wife and an infant daughter when he was young. And of course, Sensei also lost his son. He said that when people experience painful karmic suffering, such as losing a partner or child, falling gravely ill, or struggling with financial hardship, it enables them to lead a more profound life, a life of mission. No one can avoid the suffering of having to part from loved ones. Even those who seem trouble-free now will inevitably experience painful suffering at some point. With the vast life state you develop through overcoming your own sorrow, you can warmly encourage others who are suffering. The key is to transform your karma into mission. Finally, Sensei says, your wife is trying to help you become a Buddha. So in this case, Pablo is helping Sharmistha and Sarvishta's mother to become a Buddha. Now is the time for you to attain Buddhahood. So my only message to Sharmistha is that the true tribute to Pablo would be that she stands up, leads such a happy life, such a value-creating life, that she can convey to Pablo that this is the kind of life both of us together aspired. Now I am aspiring a life, even without you, of the same extent which you and me decided and aspired. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sanjeev ji. May I now request Lata Ganguly to come and share?
Yeah. So this is these are just not my thoughts, but the thoughts of the entire district. A pall of gloom descended on J district on 16th of May when we got the shocking news of Pablo's demise. Grief, sorrow, and tears were shed by each and every member, as everybody loved Pablo. I'm proud that you were my best friend, Pablo Norena Garcia. You're as powerful as your name. So young, so handsome, so spunky, so spirited, so kind, so compassionate, so spiritually sensitive. J District will never be able to cut the umbilical cord relationship with you. They say a person dies only when we stop remembering him. But in your case, that's not possible, as we'll remember you always, and you'll always be immortal. Rest in peace, incredible Buddha. We love you immensely. I want to share a very short and happy experience about Pablo. You know, there was a Zadanga at Sunepa's place, and I had a guest who was coming for the meeting. And on Saturday, she called me. She says, listen, can I take a bottle of wine? So I told her, I said, no, it's not a party, it's a Buddhist meeting. So when she introduced herself, I shared with everybody that Roma wanted to get a bottle of wine. And I refused. So Pablo said, why did you refuse? You should have let her get the bottle of wine. We would all have had it. So Pablo, this bottle of wine, I shall come to Eagle Peak and share it with you. We all love you, Pablo. Then not enough words, not enough adjectives to describe you. You're immortal and irreplaceable. The entire J District will miss you so much, I can't. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Latadi. I would now request Sunipa Das to share. She has actually made a presentation on Pablo. Sunipadi, please share your presentation.
Thank you, Prem.
And
Thank
then,
you.
yeah.
Pablo, until we meet again, our connection in this lifetime was inevitable. You died young, but you spread happiness to many in short span of time. Like the story that had just begun, but death took all the pages away. If only you had little more time, you could have written more beautiful pages on your story. I often remember your talks, mission, and zeal for doing so much for the Soka Gakkai family and in the community that inspires lot all of us. You have shown us the path to fulfill your Gakkai dream. You never said, I'm leaving. You never said goodbye. And you were gone before we knew it that your mission in this lifetime has fulfilled. You will remain forever in my heart. Still echoes your invigorating Daimoku in my Kaikan. Thank you for being in my life. Keep spreading joy wherever you are until we meet again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sunipadi, for sharing this wonderful presentation with all of us. That brings back a lot of memories with Pablo. May I now request Shweta Khanna to unmute and share?
Thank you, Pinta. Since Lata has already mentioned the thoughts of J District, so I will not repeat that. And but I would like to share. This was the gift. This is the liturgy book. His Pablo's liturgy book that he had gifted me about 2.5 years back. It's in Spanish, and well, I just love the cover, and I asked him, what a beautiful, is it something new which EG has come up with? And he mentioned that no, this is Spanish. I got it from Spain in his last visit, and I told him, and he gifted me that, and I told him that I don't know Spanish. Please, you keep it. I want to understand. Well, he said, you don't know Spanish yet, but you will. So these my last words to him. I've tried to put them in Spanish, and I'm sorry if I apologize in advance if I make a mistake. Well, I don't know, at least Sharmishta understands Spanish, so here I go. Hola, Pablo. Ha sido un gran compañero de fe y muy.
Well, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to participate in this BSG memorial meeting. I'm not officially a part of it, but my better half is part of it. So therefore, I think I wanted to pay my tribute to this person, this man, Pablo Noreña Garcia, with whom I really came into very close contact during the last few years. Well, I do not know whether you are aware that Sharmishta was my student at JNU, and she was one of my brightest and well-informed, most educated students of that group. And I was so happy later when I learned that during her stay in Madrid, she came into contact with Pablo, and then a very fruitful relationship started. Thereafter, when they came here, Sharmishta became a part of the Cervantes Institute. I do not know whether you people are aware of this great institute in India about Spanish studies. And she became a part of that. And also Pablo became a part of it. Besides his fantastic contribution to your group, I want to actually also highlight that he participated very, very deeply into the spread of Spanish culture, Spanish language, and the Spanish essence in India. Now, ever since we came to Chittaranjan Park and lived in the next block, I block, they were in J block and we are in K block, and we met very often. And Pablo and Sharmishta visit us, we would go to their house, and we became so close friends. Pablo, for me, eventually, slowly and gradually, I found that, I had not visited Spain for quite a few years, but he represented for me the essence of the Spanish soul. When we analyzed what is Spain, what is Spanish culture, in our studies, we had, read about, analyzed this whole concept of the Spanish soul. Now, I found that in spite of our absence, we were not in contact with Spain directly for many years. Here was a person who represented that Spanish soul. And not only that, I found that this Spanish soul so reverberated with the soul that we Indians, unfolded in terms of what, for example, Tagore had said about our universal nature, about within ourselves, how the other is present. So this combination of the self and the other in the personality of Pablo was something that really impressed me. Pablo participated, thereafter, we participated in many ventures together. He participated in one of our projects of the Sahitya Academy, whereby he coordinated, translation of 11 very important Indian authors translated into Spanish through very able Spanish translators, which he organized and he coordinated with me. So like this, we continued our, collaboration, cooperation for a very, very long time. He would visit us, and and then he would tell us about his new experiences with the Buddhist practice also. So with Sharmishta and Pablo, we used to have a fantastic time. And I would say that, in my own academic career, this entry of Pablo, opened a kind of a new chapter about, compassion, enlightenment, and the ability to unfold, to distribute, to give as much as possible of oneself. And that is something that one does not acquire through books or through, academic training. It is a question of a heart, that compassion. And I found that Pablo was one of those who probably also, because of his contact with the BSG group, also unfolded within himself and was going to be a very, very important person in changing the attitudes of many more people, turning hatred into love, lack of understanding into understanding, etc., etc. So every time we talk of Pablo in our house, and which is very often, my wife has tears in her eyes and I become speechless. I do not know how to describe, this feeling, but I would always carry within me the idea of fellowship that he inspired, even in us, with this kind of a contact. Sharmishta is a girl of great courage, and she has withstood this shock. I do not know, with what kind of tenacity, and probably because she in this practice, I wish her, a very fruitful life with all the examples of partnership that she imbibed, that she learned from, that she experienced in company in a short time. But that short time is only a point of chronological time. That chronological time can become, a mythical time in terms of the kind of experience you want to have, to extend all this experience that you had in that moment of life. I extend my deep condolences, and I'm very sorry that we could not be present due to the circumstances to show our fellowship during this tremendous, horrible experiences during the last phase. I am so appreciative of even Sharmishta's sister who did everything possible to rescue this situation. And I extend my wholehearted support and assurance to Sharmishta that we will be available for any help that she may need of us as very close associates and somebody who were always in close contact with Pablo. With these words, I thank you again for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Ganguly, for coming and sharing your thoughts and memories of Pablo with all of us. May I now request Shivaji Datta to come and share?
Good morning, everyone. Today, I will share my interaction with Pablo as a behind-the-scene brother. I had known Pablo closely since 2019 when he was inducted as a Soshokai. So Soshokai is a group that takes care of all meetings and behind the scene in the organization. Being in the same region, we often had opportunities to home visit each other as well as being part of men's division studies. After every time I met him, what always inspired me was his ever infectious enthusiasm and smile. During my home visits and interactions, even though if he would face some challenges, it would never show through his life condition. He reminded me of Dr. Ikeda's guidance to have a life state of that of an ocean. No matter what undercurrents exist, the surface is always calm, vast, and towering. He was always enthusiastic and ever ready for any opportunity he was given as a Soshokai. My last interaction with him was in April end when we met briefly for the area Soshokai study. He was infected with corona then, yet he attended the meeting with a smile and full of enthusiasm. While I quote some lines from one of the songs that we sing as Soshokai, I will share a quick photograph of some men's division. So this is how I will remember Pablo. Right on the top, third from the center, and I will, as I read these lines from the Soshokai song. I am a Soshokai, golden pillar of the Gakkai. Behind the scenes, I forge ahead without pause and no fear. I'm confident he is preparing to be born as a Buddhist yet again, and he will inspire many lives through his vast life condition. Once a Soshokai, always a Soshokai. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Shivaji, for sharing your memories with Pablo with all of us. May I now request Mrs. Banerjee to come and share?
Hello. First of all, from our on behalf of our region, I want to say thanks to all of you to attend today's meeting. I never thought someday I have to say something about Pablo. Pablo means big smile. Pablo means open heart. Pablo means joy. I can recall my old days when I first met. I never met Pablo alone and Sharmishta alone. Always both of them, they used to come to me together. And it was a very close relation with both of them. We discussed so many things, their personal problems and so family problems and so other things also discussed. But my most important thing I want to say, the first meeting of me, I was hesitating to open my mouth in front of Pablo. Why? Because I was hesitating. Continuously, I have to chat with him. I have to discuss with him in English. I was not that much fluent in English, so I was hesitating. But believe me, the high life condition he had, he was so excellent, so open mind. He said, Mrs. Banerjee, I'm also not fluent in English. You start, I will join you. So that type of person he was. I can't imagine that much life for strong life for some person should be. He's so excellent. So that's why always study in Zadan Kai, always when I saw Pablo, then I realized, yeah, the meeting will be the 100% successful. Pablo will take care of everything. That Pablo. That's why I never thought Pablo, someday Pablo, we have to miss. It's the biggest loss of our, not only district, region, zone, and so I think through human, as a human being, we have lost him. But one thing is very important. Pablo likes person, Pablo like never die, never die. Always he will be with us. Even I can recall one actually I shared with Sharmishta also. The Nichiren Daishonin's guidance to Lenan Toki after her husband's actually demise. So wherever he is, he's a Buddha. He's taking you. Now it is your turn. You have to show the actual proof. You have to become just an actual Buddha Bodhisattva. So you have to become more and more strong. I know all of us, we are very much confident. Sharmishta will become more and more strong in faith. She will be able to take care everything, all of us. She will become the pillar, actually, WD pillar of her chapter, of the region, wherever she will go. So it will be the, I think, the Sharmishta, from Sharmishta side and from our side, the tribute to Pablo. Pablo wants, actually he wanted this district to become more and more strong, more and more perfect. The last conversation, I never forget this. That's why I want to mention. It was a meeting, some discussions. So last sentence, why Mrs. Banerjee, you are not coming regularly in our district? And I promised, Prem was also there. I think Prem, you can also recall that thing. I promised, yes, Pablo, don't worry. I will come regularly, but that day will not come. But my heart, yes, I'll be in touch with J District, and always I'll be with all of you, J District. And Sharmishta, I'm always with you. Whenever you call me, I will be there. So we have to fulfill our Pablo's dream. So thank you very much again, and to say thanks to all.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Banerjee. I would now like to share with all of you a small skit performed by Pablo in a Gakkai meeting, along with other comrades in faith.
I have more.
We should take a picture and show it to
You think? No. He also loved his second wife and always showed her off to his friends. But he did not love his his first wife much, though she loved him deeply and was loyal to him and took great care of him. Then one fine day.
Oh, I don't feel too well. But surely my most beloved wife will take me to the doctor.
Umi, you must be joking, my dear. You know that I have to go to the jeweler to pick up my diamond set. And I think I can do you a favor. I'll take you along with me in the car, and the chauffeur can drop you, but I'm not coming inside the doctor with you, because after that I have to go and show my diamond set to all my friends.
Oh my God. You heard this? I splurged her. And look at what she's repairing to me. Absolute disaster. No, okay, I have a second idea. My most beloved wife, second, will take me to the doctor, will you, darling?
Darling, I have a personal trainer waiting at gym, and then I have a spa appointment. Maybe I'll get my nails done. What ridiculous. You have no sense of time.
Well, this is very disappointed. What will I do? What will I do? Who I will turn to?
I'll follow you, darling. I'll go wherever you want. Come, let's go to the doctor.
So my obstacle comes in handy, because like this, I know that the heart, the treasure of the heart, is the one that works.
But I was always there, but remained invisible, and you chose to ignore me. But now you have realized the importance.
Yes, indeed.
The heart is Kapildas.
Thank you so much, Siddharth, for sharing the video with all of us. I would now like to ask if any friend or anyone from the family would like to share anything. Dr. Vidisha, please share.
I have known Bulbul since she was a child. She's my very close neighbor. When I moved back, I met Pablo with Bulbul. And as all of you have, said it so many times, that you could never see them apart. They were always together. And it's very rare that you see a person who was not part of the country, who was not born in the country, who's not part of the same community. But I could never think of Pablo not being a Bengali or from J Block or an Indian. Like he transcended that boundary of, country, city, everything. And you could just communicate with him about everything. And you knew that, he would take it in the right spirit and that smile. So in the morning, my kids would be watering the plants in the balcony and Pablo and Bulbul would wave back. Pablo would give the shout that even if you have some problem that you're thinking in the morning, you would look out and you would wave him and you would smile and, that would just light up your day. And it is very heartbreaking to know that such a person is no more. And obviously it must be such a traumatic thing for Bulbul and her family. But I also feel that when a person like this comes to your life and he touches your life in so many ways and so deeply, that influence stays with you forever. And even if that physical presence is gone, I think that impact lasts a lifetime. And it's not an impact of just about being together. It's an impact of, you have to smile even if things are not good, and you have to live your life the fullest. And I'm so glad that Bulbul and Pablo are part of this group. So all of you are there to give her support. And of course, I as a neighbor and a childhood friend is there. So thank you so much. We'll miss Pablo, but all the best, Bulbul. I want to see you smile and I want to see you walk again.
Hi, this is Devjit here.
Yes, Devjit, please.
So, I have lots of memories with Pablo. Just wanted to share that of all the nice things that I remember of Pablo, one of the important things that I learned from him was the importance of time. We used to have these pillar group meetings with all our MDs. And I remember that we were supposed to meet at 6 o'clock in the morning. And many a times I used to see him outside the house. Like suppose if the meeting is in my house or in Mr. Rao's house, he used to just walk around outside the house till it was 6. At dot 6, he would then ring the bell. And that was something which was very strange for me. And it was also a learning that it is so important that you need to keep time. For me, it is a big loss because I used to talk to him quite often, and he used to also talk with me quite often at the drop of the hat. Maybe the last few discussions were also it's very difficult to put words. I'll simply say that Pablo, I really miss you a lot, and I wish Pablo's family, his father, his brothers, his brother, Sharmishta and family, that may God give you strength to wait through this period. Pablo, you'll be forever. We will never forget you. Thank you that you came to our place and you leave such fond memories with us. Thanks.
Yeah, I would now like to invite Sharmishta to say something.
Thank you all very much for attending today. Pablo had great good fortune that he passed away enveloped with so much love, so much concern, and everybody's prayers. He had great good fortune in his life. my mother, my sister, my brother-in-law, my cousins, my sister's best friend, my own friends, they tried their level best and they did everything humanly possible to save his life. But his mission in this life is over, and that is why probably he has not been able to come out of the hospital. And my mission still remains, and that is why I've come out of the hospital. As a husband, he was very, very protective, and we shared a wonderful bond together. And he left his country, his family, his friends in Spain, and he just came and made India his home just for me. In one of the many condolence messages that I received, I was strongly encouraged to really overcome my grief by, transforming it into powerful prayer for Pablo's happiness. And also that the best tribute I can pay him is to live a life of great fulfillment and purpose. And in front of all of you, I determined to do the same. Thank you all so much.
I would now request Mr. Pradeep Khanduri, our All India MD Chief, to share his memories and census guidance with all of us.
Thank you, Sir Mr., for showing that indomitable courage, such a strong determination, and such a great will to lead and live a life of the togetherness which you both had demonstrated to us and will continue for all times to come. In fact, if you really ask me what is my memory, Prem, then I can only say that on the 9th of May, when I was written to him on a WhatsApp that we all are fighting together. It is though the toughest time, but we will fight together. And the reply which he sent is the only answer to the Buddhism what we practice. Pablo shared with me just 8 words, and he shared, "It's an order, Captain. Do not fear, I will be there." And that's how he is with us, with his entire intrinsic nature of the great individuality, which is what the Buddhism talks about. Very fundamentally, Buddhism talks about that whatever we are from inside, that will only be coming out. Whatever we are made up of, that is what we will be demonstrating. Genuine individuality, what he carried, is not just a matter of style or an outward appearance, but it emanated from the core of Pablo's life, which is the Buddhism which we all practice. And that's how I feel that living, and he continues to live along with me, with a great, great, bright cherry blossom, which he used to spread wherever he went, wherever he goes even today. It is one of the most memorable memorial which I have attended in the last 25, 30 years, where the people are celebrating the individuality, what he carried, the unique characteristic of that great appreciation to the life itself. And it is this particular great content which he carried in his own precious life, irreplaceable life for the others. And that's how I feel that the Daimoku which we chant, the Daimoku, Sharmista, Pablo, all of us chant, actually adorns us and dignifies us in our own life with the brilliance of the truth and the great individuality we carry. And that is how we have no pretense in our own lives. The way we are, we should practice. But the way we can noblestly practice is about carrying the beautiful heart of the Buddhahood, which we also inherently possess. Salutation to my dearest friend Pablo. I have so long memories with him that many hours would be required. But what I feel today is a joy which is about rejoicing and continuing in the way he always asked us to live and lead a life. This kind of a phenomena, which we call in Buddhism as a fusion of the wisdom and of reality, is none other than but the framed life of joyful Pablo. Let us really live like Pablo and like the courageous Sharmistha for always to advance Kosen Rufu and really make it the way forward for the happiness of the entire mankind. So thank you very much once again. Thank you, Sharmistha, and thank you each and every individual who joined us in this tribute today. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much, Pradeep ji, for joining today and sharing your memories and also guidance. I know you are very busy and you have to attend another meeting sharp at 12. Thank you so much. So with your permission, I think Mr. Oscar Pujol wanted to share something. He raised his hand. So, sir, if you want to share, please.
Thanks very much for allowing me to attend this meeting. I am not part of the group, but I am so happy to see Sharmistha and her mother here. She is well, and to say that I began, you know, I met Pablo through Sharmistha when she became a member, a very beloved member of the Instituto Cervantes. I would say that, as Professor Ganguly said, Pablo made also a great contribution to the Spanish in India, and we won't forget him for that, and Sharmistha knows that very well. I do really think that Pablo has not died. I say that, you know, from the bottom of my heart. Even I think she's watching us now, watching us as we remember him. And as so many people say, Sharmistha, I spoke to you several times during these difficult months, and I was really impressed one day when you show all of us the will to go ahead, to have a very fulfilling life, to come back to the Cervantes. We are waiting for you with our, you know, open arms. We really want to see you there. And also to say that from the Cervantes, I said that to you the very day I think that he passed away, that we are not forgetting him from the Cervantes, and that we offer our institution when this pandemic is over, because it will be over. Let's meet all of us there in our auditorium, if Sharmistha wants, and make a great, great homage to him with both his Indian friends, his friends from the Cervantes, and celebrate not only the ending of the pandemic, but also the eternal life of Pablo, which I am pretty sure that he will attain Buddhahood, and he will be watching over us and helping us, you know, in being better humans and leading a better life. Thanks all of you. And Sharmistha, I am so happy to see you and see that you are doing so well, that you have such courage, which is really, you know, an inspiration for all of us.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pujol, for sharing your memories and thoughts. Anyone else would like to share anything? Otherwise, I'm sure no. Yeah, Shiluji, please.
Actually, Arun wanted to say something. Pune is having go show today, so he has gone to take go show. So he said कि तुम ही बोल देना. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Sharmistha, he has so many fond memory of you and Pablo. From, you know, since few days, so he's only talking about Pablo and Sharmistha, and I'm sure you will fight with this problem and overcome and do your mission to make him happy. And actually, he wanted to talk to you. He will call to you. So he's there in the meeting, so he's going to call. But he said, do tell Sharmistha, we all are there for you.
So yes, our friend Mr. Pablo Norena Garcia was such wonderful and vibrant person, and he created memories in every moment of his life. That's what we are hearing from all the speakers. So yes, I think yes, Professor Ganguly, yes, please, yes.
I'm Kaveri here.
Yeah, please.
I'm really. It's good to see Shormishta in this in the spirit that she has resolved to carry the positive spirit of Pablo forward as a mission, and that is what we are all doing. Learning. It's a learning process for us in this Buddhist practice, and we are there with you, Shormishta. We are sending our Daimuku all the time. And one small thing I would like to add about Pablo, every time he used to visit our house, the minute he used to enter, I used to say, hello, Pablo, and I will extend my hand. But he will say, namaste, namaskar. And he used to love and enjoy the Bengali food. He used to look forward. I mean, every time I offered paesh, he would just say, this is awesome. This is just heavenly. He just used to finish. Then I used to ask him, would you like to have another? So he said, yes, sure. And, he used to enjoy our Bengali food so much. He's so, so close to our heart. Thank you. That is all. Sharmishta, we are there with you.
Actually, I just remember Shormishta as a youth division leader and gradually getting married to Pablo. And we were together. And many a times from the meeting in E Block, Mrs. Banerjee's house, we used to come back together. And then when we were practicing together, ever smiling face and full of life, full means laughter blaster. Like I learned so much from him about Spain. Because once I asked, what is your job? So when he shared that he teaching and into Spanish language, and like one day, like suddenly I was not able to get a notepad, and he came from Kaikan, E-Block Kaikan. We were together, and he came to know my husband is not well, and he says, we come and chant together. So I still remember that visit in our house, both of them together, coming and chanting in 2000 after 2015. And then last, after I shared, I do online treatment right now. We are working online. So like Shormishta made a call that Pablo was asking that Chandadi shared that. So you asked her how she does that, because she was so much worried that how she can make her mother-in-law work that way. So that person, I'll never forget him. Never forget him. Always, you want to share anything, and he had so much to share, so much to learn from him. We were together many months together. So I just remember his smiling face, always full of joy, and he's always there, Sharmishta, in our heart, and we will cherish him along with you. And you are such a courageous one. You will really cope up with the situation. Thank you.
I'm taking this opportunity. I'm Anantadev Datta. So I have personally lost one of the evergreen, cheerful Pablo, and I distinctly remember that one occasion when he's the first foreign national who was taken into the leadership position in BSG, yes. And that too in Sierra Park.
Yes.
And that is a memorable one for me and for the whole MDs of this particular zone and this particular area. And we always remember him as a ever smiling and your courageous MD member. We have lost definitely, but his memory will always remember with us. Thank you.
So thank you so much everyone for joining today's memorial meeting
Carry on.
for our friend. we all are inspired by Sharmishta's courage and how she took on life, and also she also took a determination of carrying on Pablo's mission and and her mission, and carrying on the same path of Kosindrafu. So thank you so much once again, everyone, for joining, giving our time and joining and sharing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Prem. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Prem. Thanks.
Thank you. Vishta.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.